Flapless bird is almost ready to go. I think our money is in games now. I think that's where our money is. I'm gonna guess that's where our money is because I don't know where else it would be. At this point in time, I don't know where else our money would be. Product Xavier is almost ready as well, which is nice. What just disappeared? Was that a deal? Did my deal just disappear? I don't know. Did we finish it or did it just expire? I don't know. Promote Product Xavier. Games team is working on that. As soon as Product Xavier's out, we'll be able to make a... Well, once we promote Zombie Slayer anyway, we'll be able to work on that. Alright, Flapless Bird 2, promote it. And get that out in June. Let's see if Flapless Bird makes money. That'll be exciting. Small web-based game. We'll see what that does. Ears 2. It's not doing bad. I think it may actually be possible to make money on Ears 2. We may recoup that minus 290,000. I'm not sure. It may be possible. We'll have to see. Alright, GLaDOS, how's that going? 2.7 million. How come nobody marketed that last month? Why did 23 employees go on vacation? Everyone's vacation is in December. It didn't update, did it? So even though their vacations are December, it hasn't updated. They're still going on vacation when they used to go on vacation, which is annoying. Maybe you have to like save and reload it or something. Maybe that's why. Speaking of saving, I feel like I should save this. I've been playing for a solid 1 hour and 50 minutes right now. And this is like one recording session. So I think a save is probably a good idea. Let's release that. Do you want to start market? No, I don't need to market it. No, because it's an in-house product. Why would I market that? It's just for me to use. Oh, Flapless Bird coming in with the save. Flapless Bird 2 coming in with the profit. Look at that. That's actually really interesting that a game is what's made us money. Flapless Bird 2 coming in with a $69,000 profit. Interesting. Interesting indeed. That's very interesting. All right, so the core team is not even here today, so let's not worry about them. Games team is still working away. As soon as we can... Yeah, as soon as we can get that out of designing, then we'll start up a new game right away. So Flapless Bird. I can't believe... Flapless Bird! We're going to have to make a Flapless Bird MMO now, aren't we? Probably shouldn't. That's probably not a good idea. I feel like that would fall flat on its face. How is our core team anyway? Are they... Because they must be pretty good now, right? Has anyone retired? I have not been paying attention to that. If anyone's like left yet. I mean, you guys are getting more skilled over time. Not all perfect, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Ears 2. I don't think that is going to return a profit now. Now I think about it, the profit of it's dropping very fast. 23 employees are on vacation. Yeah, you're supposed to all be going on vacation in December, guys. I'm going to actually... Hang on, let's go save game. I'm also going to save game as. Just I always double save. Just go quit to main menu. Let's load the game up. Oh, look at the building there. It looks beautiful. You got like the little courtyard area and then the little raised level. And if we go around the other side, if you could hurry up and rotate, we'll be able to see like the little office that sticks out. There it is. I need to build myself like a big CEO's office, right? With my own like my own reception team. Maybe what we'll do, I think this could be a good idea. We build like my own CEO's office, maybe on top of the engine team there. And then we build a bunch of desks out the front, so we'll pretend that they're my personal staff. But what they'll actually be, also that shouldn't be a window there. What they'll actually be is another marketing team. So then when marketing team A goes on vacation, maybe we can have a second one. We'll have like maybe just one, even just one marketer there. That might be a good idea. I don't know. All right, let's jump back in. Let's see if that reloading the save actually changes the vacations properly. Because that might be why. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of how to fix it. Okay. So, everyone's doing their thing, except for these guys. The games team isn't here. Flapless Bird's looking good. Operating system is coming along very nicely. It's actually a system that's lacking these days, but I don't know. They're all fully skilled in design, in every aspect of design, so there's no reason it would be any slower, other than it just takes longer. Called sick. And who's coming into work today? Any news that I need to know about? No news. No one's retired yet. I don't think. They might have. A room is dirty and needs cleaning. Oh yeah, no, duh. Maybe I might actually move the cleaning teams to come in at 9. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. All right. So I want to get Zombie Slayer. If you could like continue, that'd be great. So, oh yeah, the core team is back. Now, core team. Do I get you to work on another No, I really don't want to move them into games. We might do another antivirus. And we might actually... Because this one is from 87. It was bad and now it's obscure. It made a profit of 293. Sniffer Trap 2. Let's make Sniffer Trap Millennium. No. Sniffer Trap. It's such a dumb name. I love it. Let's call it Sniffer Trap. It's just the reboot of it. It's going to be on the core dev. And it's going to be on... Ooh, Sloth Blinds OS. Coverage 0.1%. Oh my god. Why is the coverage... Where is all the coverage? Hang on. The coverage is all on Fukutos and GLaDOS. And then next view. And then you guys have no coverage at all. Wow, that sucks to be you guys. Oh, no. They were old. I think it was ordered by name or something. Oh, God. Okay, that was confusing. All right, that wasn't a new OS. That was a really old OS. Old OS. Yeah, no, that Sloth Blinds OS was the first ever operating system. Okay, that's why. I was like, wow, that's bad. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew. All right, let's get... Is there anything new? I don't think there is. It's all still the same stuff. It's going to be on i2. Oh, they make bloody money on their visual tool. Jerks. GLaDOS. Server is going to be Virus DB. Antivirus DB. And go. Oh, I can't reboot it because it already exists, apparently. I guess because it already exists within my products. Sniffer Trap. It's not going to be O1, is it? It's going to be... We'll go O2. It's probably going to come out next year. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. But I don't think it'll take that long. We'll just wait till next year to release it anyway. Alright. So DDoS is almost ready to be developed. And Zombie Slayer... Man, games take a long time. Large games take a long time. But that's good. That's why we have a games team. Ears 2. How close does that get to making us money? Not at all. Actually, it's actually a lot. How did it lose us more money? Weren't we at like 200,000 at one point? Flapless Bird coming in with the save though, which is interesting. GLaDOS made 3.7 million. Look at that. I'm going to start marketing ES2. That's not helping us out at all. Alright, who's not doing anything? I think all the teams... Oh, the engine team doesn't have anything to do. Do we make an engine, a game engine that we're going to sell? Why don't we try and do that? Let's make a game engine that we're going to try and sell. Game engine. Shape engine. Nah, let's not do that. Let's go... Actually, what we'll do, we'll go... this will be Bonerific Deluxe. So this will be our for-profit game engine. And it's going to be on these ones, of course. The OS as well. And it's going to have all the usual stuff. And I don't think there's going to be anything new. There isn't. It's going to be on engine dev. No dependencies. It's going to be on engine. Yeah. Start working on that. Bonerific Deluxe. Get on it. Nice. All right. So they're working on Bonerific Deluxe. Sniffer Trap 02 is in the works. That actually might come out next year. Flapless Bird 2 is still making us a lot of money. So surprising. That is actually very surprising. DDoS. Almost ready to go. Zombie Slayer Redux. Nearly. Okay, it's about to go December. And now let's see if they actually all go on vacation or not. That'll actually be really interesting. Yeah, 77 employees went on vacation. So it turns out you need to reload the game when people go on vacation. So the only person that's going to show up today, in theory, is me. And like IT and obviously all the cleaning stuff. And there should be no one else here. The whole building is empty in December. Oh, there's one artist here. What are you doing here? Go home. What are you doing here, buddy? I like that. I prefer them going on vacation in December. That's quite nice, actually. Anyway, DDoS is actually very close to being released. Developed, sorry. And so is that. So, yeah, we're going to cut forward again a little bit till those are ready to go. Sniffer Trap 2 ready to be developed, which is quite alright. DDoS is seconds away. Seconds away from being turfed over to the programming team. I guess that'll be tomorrow by the looks of it, because we're not going to get it today. No, not today at all. What is coming up? Actually, let's have a look. Nothing is coming up. All right. No one is doing anything. How are all the companies going, by the way? Who's next in line? I've got 98 million worth. You've got 544,000. Your last release was December 2001, so not too long ago. Didn't make you any money though, which is unfortunate. I feel sorry for you, buddy, but yeah. I mean, GLaDOS is still making an absolute killing. Absolute killing from GLaDOS. How are we going with that, by the way? 92 million. It has absolutely smashed the profits of Fukatos. Fukatos in his whole life got 72 million. GLaDOS has smashed that out of the water. Absolutely out of the water. That's fantastic. Our second most profitable piece of kit ever, behind Doritos, which I don't know if we're going to get ahead of that. It'd be interesting to see if we could even get close to that. I don't think GLaDOS will get close to that. Oh, I need to develop that. So we're now developing DDoS, almost ready to develop Zombie Slayer Redux as well, which is good to see. Make sure the server load is still good with everything. Looking quite all right. OS dev, no problems at all. So the design team is taking a break. And I think I'll leave them a little bit of time just to decompress. Because they've been working hard for the last couple of years or so. It would have been a couple of years because we started it January of 2000. Yeah, so it took them a couple of years to get there in the design phase, which is okay. Flapless Bird still making money, which is, again, actually really surprising that made as much as it did. 597,000 for a small web-based game. Okay, all right. Not complaining. Oh, Sniff Trap. Yeah, I should probably release that. Or bug fix it. So again, it'd be interesting to see if Sniffer Trap makes any money. Yeah, I would like to market that, of course. Don't be silly. Don't be oh, I didn't do television. Damn it. Let me do that again. Sniffer Trap, market. Let's see if we can make back that $500,000. See if we can make that back. Over to the marketing team. All right, so our core team is now doing nothing, which is perfectly all right. We'll let them have the rest of the month off, and then next month we'll get working again. I don't know on what. Probably just another audio or visual tool or something. Bonerific Deluxe is coming along. DDoS. I just want to get Zombie Slayer. I just want to get that done. I really want to get bloody Zombie Slayer done so we can start working on a new game that uses Bonerific. Not Bonerific. Wait, no. What does it use? Our in-house engine. That's what we want to use. We made that so long ago, actually. Bonerific. Not Bonerific. What do we call Project Xavier? $100 million. Look at that. Let's get rid of some of our money. Let's deposit that. We only got 4.9 million left on us now. But everyone gets, in each of these plans gets over 1 million in coverage. Which makes me quite happy. Does that change our, no, why, buy my stock! Like, I know our stock's incredibly expensive and there's no other company that could afford it. Yeah, that changes our worth. That doesn't really make any sense. I guess it's just the amount of money we have. We could technically make ourselves worth less than other companies by doing that. If we go, oh, we're still worth more than the other companies. 302,000. There you go. So now technically we're actually worth less than those guys. There you go. Look at that. You guys are worth more than us. How do you feel about that? We have more products though. It's incredible. I mean, you couldn't buy anyone's stock. I can buy some of your stock. I don't really want to though. I want to buy the underdog guys. I want to buy your stock. I believe in you. I'm going to own half of your company. Don't go bankrupt on me. What did you make? A good and trendy product. AudibleScape. Audio tool. Please make something better. Please make something better so my investment doesn't go to waste. All right, so we're at 5 p.m. This is not going to make it by the end of the day, is it? So close. It's like a pixel or two left. And then we can get that underway. So Sniffer Trap 02. Oh, it made 119,000. That's not bad. 95,000 today. Is that going to make a profit? Probably. Well, hopefully it will. I don't know. We'll see. Minimize that. I'm gonna almost 3.8 million from GLaDOS. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, this is almost ready to go and develop. Okay, so Zombie Slayer Redux is now finally being programmed. Finally being programmed. So here we go. You guys, you actually need to work on a brand new game now. You get no breaks. You definitely do not get any breaks. We're gonna go product name. I'm gonna close my eyes, click a bunch of times. I'm gonna go. There's already someone else that made Grave Slam. Curse Ball. Can we make something good? How about we go? Life Simulator Online. LSO. It's almost like LS. but not quite. So this is going to be on GameStep. It's going to be on GLaDOS, of course. It's going to be on our in-house engine, which is outstanding, but obscure. Of course, it's going to be obscure because it's in-house. They shouldn't know about it. But it's going to have absolute balls to the wall on everything. I'm going to go all out for this. I2 though. We're still going to use our own tools. I'm not going to use anyone else's. Our own tools. There we go. Innovation very high. Look at that. It's going to take us 2 years though. 2 years to do this. How come I didn't do any of that? There we go. No, now it's only high. How do I make it very high? How did I get very high by not doing it? If I get rid of dialogue and music, it becomes very high, which is interesting. And I don't know why. Stability is low though. What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would that be low stability? We got QA on it. Usability medium, innovation very high. Expected interest 100%. I want music though. And I want dialogue. Actually, I don't think we need... Do we need dialogue? Do we want dialogue? Music. I want music. I feel like we should have music. So innovation is still high. Not very high, but it's high. Alright, get on that, guys. That's the core team. That's the wrong team. Sorry. My bad. Games team. There you go. So the games team was now working on 2 games at the same time, which is very nice to see. Okay, that is making money. Bonerific is coming along. Flapless Bird 2 can go away. Right, the core team, you're doing absolutely nothing. You can work on maybe another web-based game. Because, I mean, you guys smashed it out of the park last time. You absolutely smashed it. Original IP. Why don't we go FTA Sandflab Raiders? That didn't do too well. Let's go FTA 2. Because that was technically 1, so this will be 2. How come we can't... Oh, I guess we've got to choose visual tool. I was going to say, how come we can't do 3Ds? Because there's no visual tool yet. Or audio tool. Here's tool. Alright, here we go. Let's get all of that. This might be overkilling it too, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Core team. All that kind of stuff. Away you go. Oh my god. They kill audio and general. It's going so quick. Alright, so Life Simulator Online. It's coming along. That's all there. Blah, blah, blah. Sick. Fully sick. Right. What do I need to pay attention to now? Bonerific Deluxe is what I need to pay attention to. Zombie Slayer Redux. Man, that game is taking forever. When did we start that? That was so long ago. That was a long time ago. Should we start a new operating system? Well, actually, why don't we have a look? Is there anything new? 3D rendering, plug and play, multitasking, multi-threading, networking. What have I played? 64-bit, HD audio. There's nothing new. There's absolutely nothing new. I don't know if there is going to be anything new. That's the other thing. Like I don't know what else comes along in this game. I don't think I've ever played that far past the year 2000 before. An employee is tired and can't work. I don't care. I do not care. Alright, that's ready to be developed. Bonerific Deluxe says check my server loads. 48% on Games Dev. How's my store doing? My distro. That's not my distro. My distro, the Flapple store. 28% popularity. Not too shabby. Just behind Missed Play. Which we do have a deal with, so you know, we're there. We got 11. We got the most contracts still as well, which is nice. It's called in sick. All right, that's rude, guys. That's just rude. All right, so we've got what do we look at? Sniffer Trap. Did that make any money? Sniffer Trap 02 has not made us any money, but we'll keep marketing it. We'll keep marketing it for a little while longer. FTA 2. Hopefully FTA 2 makes us some money. I'm feeling confident about that. I'm really confident about that project. Life Simulator Online, I'm very confident about that. It's going to take us a couple of years to get that underway, but I'm very confident that that's going to be very successful. Zombie Slayer Redux is a little bit of a gamble, but it's definitely going to be an interesting one to see how we go with that. For sure. $13 million. Man, we just print money at this company. We could do whatever we wanted. Deals, look at all these. We could get some deals. I don't know. I don't want any though. I guess we could give them. Oh, you guys can do nothing. I was gonna say I guess we could give them to the design team for the OS, but actually, if there's any OS deals, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind working on OS. It needs to be a design though. I need design deals. Here we go. Design, web-based game engine. I want an OS design though. I don't know. So you can design that. Give you something to do. He'll knock that out of the park pretty quick. All right. Got a lot of projects going. Now we just play the waiting game. All right, it's about time to promote or develop FTA 2, and Bonerific is almost on the cusp of being able to jump into beta, which is pretty exciting. Where's my engine team? Here they are. I don't know what my engine team is going to do after this. I also don't think this engine is going to make us any money. I really don't think it is. Promote that. I really, really do not think this will make us money. But we'll have to go ahead and see. I need to check this onto marketing now because it's actually going to... We're going to end up releasing that in November. And everyone's going to go on vacation. So I want to get the marketing done in November to release it in November. But that'll be interesting to see how that goes down. Alright, so I think we can probably get rid of Sniffer Trap now. We'll do marketing today once more. And then we're going to end marketing on Sniffer Trap 02. Okay, so... Yeah, marketing for Bonerific is done, which is nice. What else have we got to... look at here. So that's almost ready to go into... Man, FTA 2 is absolutely flying. It's a large web-based game. It's taken no time at all. Oh yeah, we can release that. Might not be a good idea to... I keep saying we shouldn't release things in late November, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Let's see how we go. So that's also ready to be promoted. That'll be released not till next year, actually. FTA 2, because they're not going to be here next month. Bonerific Deluxe. Did it make any profit whatsoever? Well, did it sell, I guess? 20,000. No, that's not a profit. That is most certainly not a profit. That is most certainly not a profit. Minus $1.2 million. Yeah, game engines are not where the money is. Not where the money is. Okay, so everyone's on vacation this month. Do we really even want to bother marketing Bonerific Deluxe? I mean, I guess we will. I guess we should. 3.5 million for GLaDOS. How's that going? GLaDOS. I don't know why I keep saying it so stupidly. 129 million. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Look at that little building. We're almost as tall as the building next door. I mean, we got to go another, like, how many levels do you reckon? 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Probably more. Can we even go that high? I don't know. All right, they should be back at work now because no one was here last month. And we can market that. DDoS is coming along very nice too. I think we'll start designing another operating system when this one goes into beta. I think that's when we'll actually start. So we're going to release FTA 2. This will be interesting to see if this makes money. We've got a great reputation. And our game last time did fantastically well. So the core team is now not doing anything. Look at all the servers down there. It's beautiful. The core team is now not doing anything. So why don't we get them to work on... Should we get them another antivirus? No, we just did an antivirus. Maybe another visual tool. We'll go with a brand new IP, I think, because the last I and I2 and EARS 2 didn't do too well. So visual tool is going to be image edit. That's not how you spell edit. My fingers are in the wrong spot. That's always funny when that happens. My fingers will over one key. Let's actually call it that. It's going to be image RFI. Image RFI. That's what it's going to be called because I typoed that really badly. Let's stick with. You got to stick with it. You got to stick with it now. Oh, there's a new operating system on the market. Interesting. Interesting. I'm actually excited by that. I'm glad there's still operating systems being developed, so we actually have competition. Because I definitely want competition. That's something that you do want. Core team, core dev, dependencies none. Develop that. Let's get image RFI out on the market. Only a 13% share on our operating system, but. You know, we only want to support our own stuff. And that's definitely going to be a reason why we're not making that much money. And that's definitely a reason we're going to be making more money on games than we are on, you know, little applications. It's because we don't have that much of a share in our operating systems, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. Bonerific Deluxe, not making money. Wow, FTA 2 made some money. Web-based games seem to be where the money is. FTA 2. Did that make... No, I didn't make as much as GLaDOS in the month, but FTA 2, core team, give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done, guys. Well done. That is something else. That is definitely something else. I'm actually curious to see how Zombie Slayer does, because this thing has been in development for so long. And same with Life Simulator Online. When these come out, if they don't make as much as, you know, FTA 2 does, then we're gonna move straight into web-based games only, if that's where the money is. That's incredible. Our engine is awful. Burnerific Deluxe. It's not awful. It's a fantastic engine. Don't get me wrong, but it's not making the money, unfortunately. GLaDOS still killing it. That may actually... It's possible that GLaDOS can overtake Doritos at some point. It's possible. Not likely. It's not likely considering DDoS is nearly out, so I don't think it will. I think it'd be possible if we kept GLaDOS as our operating system. But we actually have a very good spacing between releases, because this is DDoS probably won't come out till either late 2003 or early 2004. Oh, I guess it's gonna be 2003, I think, because it's nearly done. So that's actually quite good. Is that ready to go? There it is. Develop, image, refi. Outstanding. Look at that. It's exciting times, guys. Really exciting times. We turned this company around. We were doing awfully for the longest amount of time. All right, so I need to make sure I'm ready to promote that into beta very, very soon. Let's get that underway. That'll definitely be a beta today. And oh, I'm looking at the wrong team. Don't wonder. I was like, it's not ready. There we go. So there you go. That's in beta. I'm actually going to start marketing that right now. Let's get the word out that DDoS is coming out soon. It's on the way. It's on the way. Now, image refi is doing well. Zombie Slayer is coming along. Unfortunately, that means actually I shouldn't have marketed DDoS, because this game and that game are not going to be. Neither of them are going to be on DDoS. Damn it! The amount of time it takes to make games is really annoying, because we're releasing operating systems too frequently. Our operating system team is too good. It's too good. Which is actually kind of annoying. It's actually a bad thing at this point in time. FTA 2. How much did that make in the end, FTA 2? $5.8 million. Fantastic. That's great. I love it. I love it. All right, so this can be promoted into beta. That'll be out today, hopefully. Yep. Market. Get that out. And assign to marketing. Why is that still... Oh, I didn't actually release it. I just clicked on market. Damn it. I was like, why is that still there? Marketing. Okay. So let's get the core team working on an audio tool now. So it's going to be... So that was image. This is going to be sound edit. But I'm going to sound refi. That actually kind of works. Let me sound refi that real quick. That actually kind of works. It's like soundify, but sound refi. It kind of works, maybe. I don't know. It's good enough. Shut up. GLaDOS. It's going to have all of these. It's going to be with image refi. Innovation medium. Still not great innovation, but it's gonna do the job. Get on that. That'll take like 2 seconds to do, I think. Yep. All right. So next on the list, next on the agenda of things to get done. Let's see. So image refi, 119,000. Not great. Still not good. Still really not. I think it's just the coverage. That's not a bad profit, but it's not good. It's also probably because we're releasing them so frequently. Probably not helping us out either. I'll just minimize those. I don't need to see those right now. DDoS. That actually may be a late 2003 release. Taking longer than I thought it would. The games team. You guys are slow. You guys are slow. Like, there's no other way to put it. Maybe we need to expand the games team. Maybe it's just not big enough. Maybe we need 2 games teams. Or just expand it. Probably just expand it. The engine team has been doing nothing for a long time too. So they're not really doing anything. I don't know what to do with these guys. We don't really need them though, is a thing. So I don't know. Image refi, how'd you go? 72,000, 38,000. Still making money. I do want to get... I want to get DDoS out. I want to get that out in the market. And it's ready to go. I guess the big question is... And I think I'm going to leave this up to you guys. No, I'm not, because we've already marketed it. Never mind. I was going to say, do we release it or do we hold on to it for a little while longer? And my answer to that is we're going to release it because we already marketed it, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But that's actually going to go out. It's going out to the world now. Do we keep marketing GLaDOS though? Do we want to support the 2 operating systems at the same time? And I think the answer to that is yes, I do. Now, Soundify, I think I actually want to cancel that project because we need to get some new things. We actually need to make a brand new visual tool right away, even though we just made one, which is kind of annoying. And I don't think it's a good idea to follow that up. Why don't we grab an old one, Final Point? We're going to reboot Final Point. It's going to be Final Point New. That's a stupid name. That's really dumb, actually. Final Point 2. We'll keep it simple. Keep it simple. It's going to be on the core dev. This is going to be for DDoS and GLaDOS. I like how it tells you the market share already. We're going to support both of our operating systems. We're going to try and keep both of them going for a little while. I don't want to retire GLaDOS just yet. All right, so no dependencies, core team. They're going to develop that. Then we're going to need to also make an audio tool. This is going to be... should we reboot something else? Amplitude edit. Maybe AmpPlay. Why don't we reboot AmpPlay? AmpPlay 2. That sounds funny. AmpPlay. This is going to be on the engine team, I think, just because they're not doing anything. Because they've got nothing else going on. So we'll get them to do that. It's going to be on DDoS and GLaDOS. Whoops. I'm going to hold shift and not control. So we're going to get everything in there. Visual tool is going to be Imagify, even though we just released that, which is kind of sucky. It's going to be on the engine team. So they're going to develop that. Now, I'm going to start marketing Imagify because that's not something I want out there anymore. The 2 games are still, I guess, do we cancel Life Simulator Online? I guess we should. We won't cancel Zombie Slayer Redux because that's almost done, but I'm going to cancel Life Simulator Online. Just because it's not going to be on DDoS, which is kind of sucky. It's actually really, really sucky. Now, because the games team is not doing anything, and I say that and they should be, why is nobody... Oh, it's just art that's left. We don't have enough artists. That's what's slowing it down lots. Okay. No wonder it's taking so long. They're too slow. All right. That's a good thing to know. We'll have to fix that next time. Fix that next time. I just want to... Let's start developing a new engine. And it's going to be Bonerific Deluxe 2. Because I want to make money off this. Or try, at least make some money. This is going to be on the games dev server for now. And it's going to be on... Is there anything new? Hang on, let's just check there's nothing brand new. No, I think it's all the same stuff. So I think I can do both operating systems without a problem. Oh, I guess I want to support like all of these, don't I? All of those. Maybe... Oh, and the OS as well. What coverage does that give us? 50%. Expected interest, almost none. Oh, there we go. As soon as I start adding the other things on, it's all good. All right, joystick. Okay, yeah, I just want to get the games team started on this, and then we'll turf it over to the engine team after the engine team's done with whatever they're doing. I can't remember. So there you go. Expected interest 100%, OS coverage 50%, stability low, innovation high. All right, so get working on Bonerific Deluxe 2. We need to hire a lot more artists because it turns out that's what's really slowing us down. Maybe we should turf that over to someone else then. Maybe we should turf it over to the OS team. Maybe that seems weird, but I think they have more artists. They only have 3 artists actually. So no, they don't have more artists. Maybe we should give it to the... No, I don't know. Give it back to the games team. We just need way more artists. That's the thing. All right, let's see. DDoS tomorrow has made 397,000. GLaDOS is still making a lot of money. That is not a bad profit for something that doesn't have any programs yet. Marketing FT. I'm going to stop marketing that just so we have less windows going on here. Okay, we need more artists. And I don't know where I'm going to put them because I don't have room for them. Might have to build an artist studio up here. Who has the most artists, I think is the question. Or who has the biggest team that can do this? Maybe we'll swap... No, I don't know. We'll just let those go. Alright, so... Let's just play the waiting game for a little bit. Alright, we're ready to release Final Point 2 and AmpPlay 2. I held on to AmpPlay for an extra month just so we could release these two at the same time. Because I thought that would be a double killing. And absolutely smash our profits for DDoS. DDoS has not been doing badly. It's been getting around 200 to 250,000 each month at the moment. I mean, it's nowhere near as much as GLaDOS is still making, but It's definitely not a bad thing at all. So assign that to marketing on both of those. Bonerific Deluxe 2 is still in the works, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, that's not going to be groundbreaking or anything. Zombie Slayer Redux is still going as well. We need more artists. Where do I put them? I'm going to leave that for next time, for sure. Because I'll get your feedback on that. I think we're going to have to expand up here and build on this side of the building as well. To get some artists. We just need a bunch of artists because games need a lot of artists, and that's something I didn't really pay attention to until just then. Because we have plenty of programmers and designers, but not the artists to get the game done. It's taken absolutely a lifetime. I might actually see if I assign that to the core team. Because the thing is, yeah, look at that. It's going much faster. And the reason is we just have more people on the team. The whole team can do it, and not just the artists. So we're actually going to see if we can knock that out of the park. Now, so Amplay 2 and Final Point 2 are about to release, and DDoS should get its first bit of programs, or first applications for it. So we'll see if that boosts the profit for it at all. There you go! 6.1 million for DDoS. That is good profits. Amplay 2 made a killing as well for 922,000. Have not made that much of a piece of kit in a while. Final Point 2 did not make as much, but still, that's not bad. But hey, 6.1 million from there and 2.4 from GladOS. That's looking pretty fine indeed. And Zombie Slayer Redux is almost ready to go, finally. Yeah, the lack of artists was the problem there, so get that underway. I might actually assign that back to the games team for bug mashing. Because, yeah, those guys are going to work on it, which is good. Okay, so I'm just going to minimize those two. I don't need to see them. I just want to monitor my 2 operating systems, which are doing fantastically well. We've got 2 operating systems, both of which are actually very healthy at the moment. Especially DDoS, 6.1 million, 2.4 still for GladOS. I don't know why I always change up between GLaDOS and GladOS. I don't know why, I just do. Amplay 2, 642,000, 61,000 there. How are we going? So we got the release. So Amplay 2 definitely made a profit. Final Point 2 is, I don't think it's going to make a profit. DDoS, plenty of money there. Imagerify did not make money. That was kind of an in-between new release that didn't do too well. That's what we need, actually. We need an antivirus, don't we? We haven't got that for the new operating system. This is going to be... What was the most profitable? F-Stop Next 2. That's a stupid name. I really hate it. F-Stop Next 3. It's a goddamn awful name. But hey, it sold well in the past. Maybe people will still have brand loyalty to it. I don't know. The OS 2, that's brand new. That's actually kind of exciting, but I'm not going to release on that. It's just going to be my operating systems because it's my antivirus. That's kind of annoying, actually, because that game engine is not going to be... Bonerific 2 is not going to be on that operating system, which actually kind of sucks. But whatever. Antivirus DB. Visual Tool will be Final Point 2. Core team. Yep, get working on that. F-Stop Next 3. Now, the other thing, let me check my servers. Are there any applications, first of all, using too much load? No. Are there things I can remove? I can remove Fukatos. I can remove FTA Sandflab Reyes. And I can remove these 3 as well. Wall 2000, that's already dead. Didn't take long. And the store is fine. Cool. All right, so we'll keep those going. And I like how I keep trying to wrap up the episode, but I just want to keep going a little bit more. Here's the thing. I've been playing this game for 2.5 hours now and recording it the whole time. I don't know how many episodes of the Let's Play this is, but I am just having a ball. God, this is fun. This is great. Dude, this is great. But I really do need feedback soon. That is for sure. So that's why I do want to end this very shortly. But having said that, I don't want to end it shortly because I want to keep playing. All right, so DDoS under 6 million this month. Not good enough, guys. Not good enough. All right, so Bonerific almost ready to be developed, which is nice to see. Zombie Slayer Redux, man, there's a lot of bugs in that thing. Just because it was in development for so long. All right, Bonerific Deluxe being developed. F-Stop Next is on the way. Let's get this back. I honestly want to see how badly Zombie Slayer is going to do, because that thing right now, how many years has that been in development for? Seriously, did we start that in the year 2000? When did we start that? Because that thing is so old. It's not even going to be on DDoS. It's going to be on GLaDOS and the other ones at the time. So I don't know how that's going to not do well. But hey, you live and you learn. And we've certainly learned. Let's release that. Slow down time a little bit just so I can get the marketing going. Marketing. Right, let's see what that does. That'll actually be very interesting. We can develop F-Stop Next 3. Bonerific 2, Deluxe 2 is almost done. Then we can get back to making a slate of new games. Until then, everyone's going to have a little bit of a break. Oh, wow. Zombie Slayer Redux actually did well. 3.1 million. All those years in development actually didn't ruin us. Zombie Slayer Redux has some cutting-edge features. Yet again, Flapple leaves us completely baffled with their high-quality production. Another great piece of work since Zombie Slayer. That's legitimately surprising to me that didn't flop. That's definitely surprising. I would have thought that amount of time in development and switching it back and forth between teams couldn't have been a good thing. But it turns out it didn't matter. Turns out it did not matter. So we'll keep marketing that. Bonerific 2. I want to get F-Stop Next 3 out. Then we'll end. I promise then we'll end. Or maybe we'll get Bonerific Deluxe 2 out as well. Then we'll end. But this is almost done. What I'll do... Yeah, that's good. Promote that. All right, we're gonna play the waiting game again. So I'm gonna cut ahead a little bit till these are both done, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, releasing F-Stop Next 3. Let's get that out. So that is on both of my operating systems. Which, by the way, is still doing fantastically well. We have DDoS at 6.1 million and GLaDOS is back up to 2.8 million. So we are still smashing it. Zombie Player Redux is actually still doing incredibly well as well. 3.2 million. Final Point, I think, is lagging a little bit. We could probably end those. We'll keep marking them for a little bit longer. I'm definitely interested to see how F-Stop Next 3 performs. So let's wait and see. F-Stop Next 3, not doing as well as I thought it would. Only 180,000. That is not great. But it has, again, boosted sales on both GLaDOS and DDoS. That's insane. We're now making 3 million from GLaDOS and 6.7 million from DDoS. So that is insane. Let's get some money back in there. 3.2 million, 1.9, 1.8. Wow. Cool. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, Bonerific Deluxe 2 is almost ready. That's not going to make any money. I mean, game engines never make money. Nobody in the company is actually doing anything yet. We haven't even started a new operating system yet. I want 100% next part. Please leave suggestions because we're going to need new everything. We're going to need new operating system. So feel free to leave more suggestions of that. I know there's been suggestions in previous parts, but obviously we're wiping the slate. Get new suggestions down below now for operating system, antivirus, game engine, games, web-based games, visual audio tools, just everything. Suggestions for everything down below. And also feedback on what we should do with the artist situation. I think the only real kind of thing we can do is go up, get a new space there to work with. And see how we go with that. So Zombie Slayer is still doing fantastically well, 3.1 million. GLaDOS is also still doing well. DDoS is still doing fantastically. We are destroying it. We are absolutely destroying it. Macro Corp, how are you guys going? All right. Not great. Not as good as us. Who made the other operating system recently, by the way? Bot, you made that in 1998. Well, you haven't made anything for a while. Yeah, who made the recent operating system? Because the OS2 was by Fringe Tap Limited. You didn't make a lot of money on it, though. Suckers. Fringe Tap. You made the OS and the OS2. Which is alright, I guess. It's alright, I guess. Now, who else is anyone else making game engines? Flapple, we've made a couple. The last one was the True Tech 3. What did that go on? It was just for my operating system. Well done. I respect that. Didn't make any money. I mean, engines never do. Has anybody used my engine though? No one has used it at all. Bonerific Deluxe. What about the free one? Surely someone's made a game with my free engine, right? Yeah. Oh, that was me. Nobody's using my game engines. That's really sad. That's actually really, really sad. All right, let's go ahead and release whatever that was. Bonerific Deluxe 2, the new game engine. That should boost sales of these two operating systems though as well because it's releasing on those. So we just got a whole bunch of marketing going on now. Nobody else is doing anything, which is perfectly fine because next month is December, so there's not going to be anybody here anyways, which is good. So everyone's earned their vacation. 77 employees on vacation. $30 million. We actually made less money somehow by releasing that. But anyway, I think we'll end marketing on these two because they're quite old now. And that's still making 2.9. That's fine. That's fine. I guess we can open those up. Right. I'm going to leave this here. This has been a super long recording session for myself personally. 2 hours, 45 minutes I've been here playing the game. So there's probably at least 3 parts of video. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.